Everyone say it together.
Watch this space. Oh, you guys wait, go again. Say it together.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Watch this space. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back again with another video. I'm so excited for this one, guys. Say hi to my friends. Say hi guys.
Hi.
No guys, introduce yourself, get into it.
You already know it's Deborah Ola. I feel like you lot have probably seen me so many times, so there's not much to say.
You guys probably don't know me. I'm Taleya. Hi. Balu's friend. Y'all be seeing
No, they know you, Taleya. They saw you in Magaloo.
Oh, yeah, they've seen. Oh, they know me. Hi guys. How are you? Obviously, I'm a bit
they
new
saw
to
you,
this.
so
You know what I'm saying? But
I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Wait, damn, I'm just interrupting Taleya.
No, go on.
You know there's a lag. There's actually a lag. There's a lag. Guys, if you guys haven't caught the memo, we're on house party right now. We tried to do FaceTime, but it's not really working out. So we're on house party. We just thought we can't get together to shoot group videos, so we can do it remotely. Everyone's got their cameras on. We got a couple things to talk about while we do our makeup. A little chit chat, get ready with the girls, isn't it, girls?
I got some
yeah,
gin,
man.
You know, some gin and some juice. You know?
At least you have something to drink. Me, I'm just
some
here,
water.
dry mouth.
I've actually
But you know,
got
what will happen when all of our makeup finishes during this period?
Say that again.
So what will happen when our makeup stuff finished, like our eyebrow?
No,
pencil
it
and
won't
that?
finish during this period. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Yeah, no, God forbid.
It's
And
not
also,
low.
there'll be places that are delivering too.
I feel like I've been low though. Makeup's one of those weird ones that, like, it's only
You guys
when you're
started
at
already,
the end.
by the way.
It's only when you're at the end of like a good
Yeah,
product that you've
Taleya.
loved that you're like, oh, okay, I need to re-up.
Yeah, that was me with like an eyebrow pencil, you know. Soap and Glory back in the day, I used to love it.
What was
No,
it
you
called?
told me a couple things about.
Yeah, Soap and Glory, the eyebrow pencil, but now I'd use Anastasia, the gel. Do you know what I'm talking about? But Soap and Glory was me for like throughout sixth form, probably beginning of uni.
I've never even heard of that
I've
brand
never heard
until
of
you
it.
told
Soap
me.
and
like a
Glory,
drug-
really?
Is
Oh
it
my
like,
gosh, guys.
Is it like a super drugs type thing?
Kinda, you know.
So how you lot holding up during this lockdown? Please, can we just talk about how everyone's just doing and taking it right now before we get into anything? Because obviously, my heart actually goes to those families that are losing their loved ones.
Bro.
Anyone that's catching this virus. I just hope we're all keeping safe.
Yeah.
And staying at home, but you know, just stepping out wisely to keep our mental
And
health. You know what I'm saying?
guarding your mental health.
But how are you guys doing personally?
I think for me, it's taught me to be a lot more intentional with everything, because in a time like this where the media and so much can like start to impede on your mental health, if you don't like kind of take like an active role in like looking after yourself, like mentally, physically, everything, you will literally let the world will just take hold and you die.
No,
'Cause
100%.
Nah, I agree.
it's so much, you know what I mean? But I feel like it's definitely taught me that. It's taught me to like be more grateful and just slow down, look at the little things in life. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like, don't you feel like it's done that for you lot as well?
I feel like it's made me definitely think of things in a bit more perspective. Like, your life is just on hold right now. What did you want to do that you would have done during this time? Because really and truly, some people would be doing nothing. But now, this has given them a chance that they're so like, you want freedom so much, yeah, that you're just thinking, right, I'm going to do this, all of these things after. So I guess it's just made me...
Do you know what it's making me deep?
Go on.
It's just making me deep that everything in life is so temporary.
Yeah.
All the things that we've been brought up to think are so important. For example, obviously education is important, but the importance of going to school every single day, because that education wasn't always a thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the actual education system, it wasn't always a thing. Like only certain kids went to school, or even back then there was no school. Everything was just industrial workers. So education has been painted like this big thing, but look how when it comes to life and death, everything just stops.
Yep, crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like education stops, working stops, everyone doing their businesses, doing this, doing that, what, like it all just stops. Like life is actually about living, and I feel like after this lockdown, why is my exposure so freaking high? I feel like after this lockdown, like we definitely need to live it all, like live just a bit more, just a bit. Yeah, on to a brighter topic,
Talk
lads.
to me.
What's everyone's love life saying in this time?
Girl,
Love life?
How are y'all maintaining that shit?
we thank God. That's what I can say, innit? We thank God.
You guys
Exactly. That stuff is, it's
That'll be
actually
worth
so
it.
hard to, girl, Bolly, you already know, innit? It's hard when it's like, for me, I feel like one of my love languages, this is bright, goddamn, sorry. Because I feel like one of my love languages is definitely physical touch. having that that whole aspect just plucked out for a little bit. It's hard, isn't it? But I think it kind of does. A time like this probably would show you if your relationship is really strong like that. Do you know what I mean? Definitely. I don't know, what do you guys think?
Your relationship will definitely be put to the test. Some people, they're only around each other and they don't even text, or do you get what I'm saying? They're literally only around each other, so not being able to see your significant other at this time, struggle. And
seeing what the dynamics can even still be without that aspect, it says a lot. I can't lie. Like, that's why when I say thank God, it's like, I really thank God.
No, it's a big tester. Like, I feel like it's so important to even have like excellent communication. And I feel like your partner needs to be able to adapt their love language in order to make up for the absence of your regular love language. So for example, if your love language is usually physical touch and like say quality time, your partner needs to be ready to like, I don't know, switch it up and do some words of affirmation.
Yeah, words of affirmation.
I don't know about this love language stuff, you know.
What is you guys' love language?
It's healthy. Mine is definitely quality time and physical touch. But I feel like with more distance, now it's changed to words of affirmation.
But now I hear it. What's yours, Debs?
Mine is I think mine was like physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, and I feel like acts of service probably last.
Yeah.
Because I do love an act of, like, I feel like even things like this, you can't take them, obviously take them with a pinch of salt. But I feel like for me, mine, I kind of already knew what mine was always gonna be. Like, you know, you're reading the question, I'm like, listen, y'all, listen. So I feel like mine, I feel like they're all on par in a way, but I'd say the highest would be I'd say yeah, physical touch and quality time. Yeah,
to be honest, I used to think mine was worse words of affirmation, but I don't know, I feel like now it's a lot more like quality time. Do you get what I'm saying? It is definitely words of affirmation, but quality time is definitely very important, because you can do whatever you want over messages, but real life is where like I like physical touch, but even quality time, just being with that person. Like,
so like, what do you lot think? Do you lot think that people genuinely can't fall in love with each other through social media? Like, what do you guys think about that?
Me personally, I think you can meet through socials, but if you're like, how long is that gap between when you actually
exactly?
Do you know what I mean?
Because you've got to make that link, like that. I think for me and for most of us, like the personality link and then like the attraction link, those are all synonymous. Like, you need all of those factors, you know what I mean?
And the physical link, sorry.
Exactly.
I don't even mean physical in terms of sex. I feel like sometimes you need to be around someone to feel their energy. Like, if it doesn't sit right with me, I don't want to be around you. I don't want you. Like,
and more time, like, how can you even distinguish the difference between, like, anyone can pose themselves to be nice on like social media, do you know what I mean? How do you know that who you're meeting?
That's the problem.
It's just like, really and truly, sometimes what you talk about on socials is not even what you like in real life, and that's like
when people are getting catfished, I feel like there's something about you that has to be like, when I talk about, obviously some people get catfished mildly, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very easy for someone to actually trick you, but when I mean, you know the actual show Catfish, when people are actually getting catfished AF, like, how did you maintain a relationship for years with someone that doesn't, how can, like, do you know what I'm saying?
That hasn't checked you in real life. That's mental.
But you even go and look for them, they'll stand you up, all of that stuff. Like, obviously it must come from some people's childhoods or something that makes them seek love so hard.
Yeah, like insecurities and whatnot. Yeah. Where are you guys on your face right now, by the way?
I'm on my foundation.
Yeah, same.
Okay, I'm about to be on foundation. I
started with concealer actually. I feel like you guys will be slower than me. I do this shit. I don't care for makeup.
I do it so slow. Especially my eyebrows, they like take the longest.
But yeah, did we all watch the movie Self-Made?
The series.
I said movie, look at me. It was so quick. You know me, I binge watch. I'm the queen. So that series got so quick. What do you call it? A docu?
I think it was long. There was only like
series. A biopic, that's it. I said a docu.
Guys, I feel like at a time like this, it was something that we needed. Like, just in terms of even just starting your own thing, like, skin. Not listening to what
100%, you know. What were the key themes that you lot discovered in it that like stood out to you?
For me, one of the biggest themes was just obviously just seeing a woman just want to excel, but excel past like expectations type of excel. So like she was already doing well, but she wanted to do you know what I mean? And seeing that type of, I don't know, sometimes it's I don't know what's the word, it's so educational.
Like, the sky can't even be your limit.
Yeah, Exactly, and it was like, and especially thinking about the limiting things that she had at the time, and like how she even surpassed those things. It's like, wow.
And can I also say,
before we talk about, no, go on, Taleya.
Even her like aspirations, it's a thing where, like, if you actually take it in, you will be crazy when you're telling people your dreams. Like, you will seem crazy, and she seemed crazy. Like,
and that's what people say. Like, your dreams have to be so big that even you're scared of them.
Yeah.
That it shouldn't even make sense to you how big you're dreaming. Like, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it, fast forward. How did you lot feel about that?
Oh, that one was interesting.
Holding her back.
Because that one, I think that brought up the topic of, like, as a woman, how do you like still kind of, how do you navigate that minefield of a man's ego? And we all have an ego, so that's not no shade on men, but how do you navigate the minefield of a man's ego and like what you want to do, like your aspirations, and do you know what I mean?
This now leads into a conversation about relationships where women are dominant. Do they even create? Because we always expect men create this safe space, but women who dominate in a relationship, who seem to wear the pants in a relationship, do you guys even feel like they even create that kind of space where a man can come and tell him that, tell her that, you know what, you know what I'm saying, I'm not feeling loved by you, I feel like you're not affectionate enough, I feel like you don't put me on the forefront of you. Like, even in the kind of society we live in, can men even express that? I feel like it could actually be out of dissatisfaction.
Yeah.
Like, insecurity, yes, you can be secure in yourself, but when it comes to a relationship like when it comes to a relationship,
you want to be
you
loved,
need to make me feel secure in this relationship. Like, it takes two to tango. The security, yes, I know I'm good enough for you and I'm giving you myself, but do you accept me? You need to make me feel secure by accepting me. I feel like she wasn't man showing him that.
I 100% agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he wasn't insecure. He knew who he was. He knew that what he could bring to the table.
And he was
That's
happy,
why he was helping her so
and it
much.
was his name.
But he found it appropriate to go to another woman and do that. Like, what's that about?
Because after I've showed you that I'm not happy, you're not even changing anything. You're still being a bitch.
Any human being,
So do you
want to
actually
be
believe
touched,
that?
you want to be hugged, you want to be treated good.
Yeah.
And that's what she was doing. She was on him.
Literally. Like, this comes up to them kind of questions where, why do people cheat? This is one of the damn reasons.
No, of course.
Oh, you're not satisfying me.
The thing is, I'm not even being non-understanding that they do, but it's just a thing where, want better for yourself, no? Like,
fam, I've been wanting better. I've been telling you I'm not happy. I'm sucking your tits with this business, woman. You're not even seeing that. The fuck?
Man said I'm sucking your tits with this.
No, like, I can get his frustration. That must be so annoying. And then something comes your way on one night where you're a bit waved. You think you're not skiing? Obviously not me though.
Not me though. Not me though.
Yeah, but there's no reason to not understand. Just because I don't agree doesn't mean I don't understand.
Stand, exactly.
it's like you saying, it's like, it's not okay. If you wouldn't want it in your own relationship, then it's basically not okay, right?
Yeah.
It's not okay, but I can understand. The same way I can understand when someone is drunk and they cheat, but it doesn't mean I accept it.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
Like, I understand the whole logic. But what do you not think about that though?
I think it's possible. I understand how it can happen, but I still feel like the extent and the context is mad important. It even comes down to, what do you not even regard as cheating for us to have this convo?
I just think doing anything
Even giving,
that...
if you're in a committed relationship, yeah, even giving any man attention is low-key.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think, okay, not any man that's, I don't know, you know, any man that's moving to you like that, like giving them attention, giving out your number, snap. Is that not?
Oh yeah, come on, that's ridiculous.
100%. When you know that's the agenda, yes, that's cheating. Guys, we had a few technical difficulties, but I think Taleya's back now.
You want to talk about boys?
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about
Coronavirus.
No, I can't lie. No, keeping your whole shebang. Like, y'all that are in relationships or y'all that got somebody, did you guys, who was telling me, was it Taleya or was it you, Deborah, that was talking about the Amazon guy that was talking about the dildos?
Oh yeah.
Taleya.
He was like, this is not the time for there to be so many deliveries of dildos.
Like, what did you expect? Not that we've been ordering anything, but guys.
Not me though, not me though. You know that was not me though.
Right, it's not us.
Not me though.
People who expect their partners to not link up, I don't know, like, but I guess it's the test of time. At the end of the day, at a time like this, it shouldn't be your priority.
It shouldn't.
That's the honest truth.
No, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't be your priority. But
like,
but
I
once
feel
every
we
2
deserve
weeks,
that.
god damn it, it's alright.
Once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks is calm.
Yeah, because what do you mean, man? They said that you shouldn't. Think about it this way. They said don't go out in more than 2 or whatever. and self-isolate. So if I've been self-isolating and you've been self-isolating, and we go out as a two to somewhere in the open field where we're not going to touch anybody or anything, we actually walk to the park.
Even not even an open field, even if you just imagine you both live alone and you just go to their house.
We're not even trying to be insensitive. Like, it's not an insensitive
We're not being,
thing,
yeah, we have to just put that out there.
obviously respect what they've said, but at the same time, everyone's different. Like,
Exactly.
prioritize
And
what
at the
you
same
need
time,
to
some
prioritize.
things are still like safe in those parameters, if that makes sense. Do you not feel like this is the time for people to start utilizing, now specifically, to be utilizing all this online dating?
Now let me say something. I was with my friends. She talked to me about this dating app, and like she was telling me that she just met this guy and like everything's going well, blah blah blah. And she was just like, yeah, why not? Like, you actually match like a lot of people. You'd be surprised. So I was with her and I just said for fun, like, let's download it, innit? I actually downloaded it, and there's a lot of people out there. But my thing is, yeah, I haven't really taken anybody in from there because it's just like, what now? It's the same thing with meeting people online and not in real life. Like, I kind of find it, I just find it too hard to show my personality over like social media and stuff.
What about phone calls and stuff though? Like, can't you, like, how does that make you
on the
feel?
phone with a randomer, that's a bit weird, no? Like, it's a struggle. If someone
Is
wants to
it?
do that, that's
But
their
imagine
own,
it's like, it's someone you know, you start off texting, then you get into that part, no?
Girl, I guess so. I mean, it could get like that, but I just don't know if it would. Like, I'll be nervous, man.
Is this your first time trying to date online?
What, on a dating app?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my first time. I've never been on a dating app before. But the guys that are on there, boy, you lot that don't, if you don't get man, go on there because you will literally, you'll be surprised.
Nice
Like, I was
guys.
definitely shocked.
I feel like there's
Great
nothing
guys,
wrong with
but-
online dating, personally.
Really?
At all. I feel like that's just an avenue now that
But
you
how
can
do you
go
get
down.
from dating, how do you get from dating online to the real life? Like,
feel
that
like
transition is too
you
much.
The
for me.
whole point of
The
dating
same way-
online
the same way
is just
back
to
in the
put
day,
you in a
a
situation
man-
where you can meet
We'll
someone.
be talking off Instagram, no, or whatever.
And then that you link
right.
up. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's just that these people don't get put in positions where they bump into girls. Do you know what I'm saying? It's work then home, or work, you're always traveling. I don't know, like they don't have enough time to really be in the space with a female and get to know you. That's probably why they date online. Like,
But can I ask a question as well? When you do
Go on.
date, the thing is with dating, yeah, don't you guys feel like there's so many options on these dating apps? It's so many options.
Yeah,
Like,
I know what you
how can you
mean.
even just stick to one? And not only that, but if you meet one person off of there, at what point do we say, okay, I'm deleting the app now because I like you? Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't really feel the need to have the app anymore.
I feel like that point will come naturally though. Like, wouldn't that point just come where you just start to feel like, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to date anybody else, as you would when you meet someone and you want to become exclusive.
Yeah.
But then how
Right.
easily do you get to that point, yeah? Like, how long, I'm asking you, look, because how
I
easily
know
do
what you
get to
mean,
that point?
Taz, because it's like
With
so
someone
many
that you've literally
options.
just met.
It could take longer.
It's scary. I'd be scared. Like, to even be that assertive of what I want. Like, oh, I want to be just with you. Like, fam, I don't know what my man's on. I don't know him from nowhere.
The apps just create an avenue for you to just be put in contact with someone who already, you know what I'm saying, they tick your boxes already. There's literally boxes you tick and it filters.
Removing that human element though causes problems like later down the line where maybe you didn't get to know the person fully.
100%, man. Social media, you're getting to know what that person wants you to get to know. If they don't want you to know that they used to cheat in their past 3 relationships or that they have done all of these things, they will literally not make that a thing. Do you know what I mean?
I
They'll
know,
bring
but
it up.
what does now coming into contact with that person do for you finding out that they have cheated in their past relationships? If that's something that if they care for you enough and they want to let you know that, they'll let you know that.
True.
I
Do you know
guess
what
so,
I'm saying?
but then yeah, you have to see, like, fam, I don't know, I just feel like people can build a mad facade, you know, and you also have
No,
to see it as,
I'm
Like
not
just
disagreeing.
building all that up and then that disappointment, like wow.
and don't you also think that, like, girls who may not have like the courage to even be that person, you know, like being in a relationship, I feel like you have to have some type of mental, like, to mentally challenge them in it and ask them certain questions. I don't know, you just have to be a certain type of girl that I don't know if every girl is. Does that make sense? Like, asking them serious
No,
questions
100%.
like, what direction do you see this going in?
Yeah, but I think obviously that also depends on how serious your dating is.
Do you guys think you could be serious with somebody from a dating app?
Yeah, you can be serious with somebody from
yeah.
anywhere, in my opinion.
Yeah, like eventually we're gonna meet. Like, we will meet multiple times. we'll vibe, I'll like you, you'll like me, we'll talk more, go out more, do more things, fight, like we'll grow. Do you know what I'm saying? Because literally every single person you meet in your life, there was a point where you never knew them. It does not matter how you met. You're still gonna have to learn about each other regardless. Like the process of learning about each other kind of stays the same. It's just about experiences. So fam, like I will get to know what you're on. If you hit me, I'll find out you're a woman beater, I'm off ski.
Yeah, literally.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like I will still find out. Maybe dating online, I'll find out later, in a sense that when we now finally meet. But for me, if I'm using a dating app, it's not gonna take me long to meet the person. Like how long? How long will you guys take?
Innit? That's a good question. I feel like
2 weeks.
Quick. Like two, 3 weeks. Yeah.
I'm telling you guys,
yeah.
2 days on there was enough for me. I said I need to come off of this. It's too much. Like there's so many options, and like I don't know, it's too much. Like I don't know, staying on there for longer, I feel like that's draining. I would never want that to be my life, because it's very, I don't know, it's just, don't you guys feel like in this new generation we're just,
it's a bit weird, isn't it?
Options, man. Yeah. Like how can I be judging someone literally just based off how they look, and then I'm going to engage in conversation just because they seem like.
But I get how it can be so helpful in this age, like where it's like, some people are not doing the same activities where you would be meeting people as much.
That's what I'm saying.
So like, you're basically doing it, but virtually, no.
That's what I'm saying, because literally when you're outside,
I do think,
the only reason why a guy will
I
come
think
and
you
meet
do.
you is
I
because
think
he's
it does
judging you off what you look like. Hey, dating app sounds fun. I'm not
Girl,
interested,
I'm happy.
but it sounds fun. Girl, you had to put that shit out there so they know it ain't there. It's an experience though. Like for example, like I've got some friends who really date, like dating as in, you know, I'm meeting a new guy today, and it's like I not that I envy. I'm very happy in my relationship, but that's the whole side of things that I've never got to experience. I don't think God willing I'll ever do it. But do you know what I'm saying? Like it's a vibe. Dating sounds fun. Like I feel like people should date. I feel like society even puts a bit of a frown on dating. I feel like sometimes people just believe you meet someone, why are you taking so long to settle down? Like even when you're in this talking stage, some people feel like, rah, why are you chatting to someone else? Obviously it's natural to feel envious and feel like skiing that you're mine, but no, I'm not. I'm not yours though.
I will feel the type of way if we were dating and then now he's telling me he's talking to someone else or dating someone else. What does that fucking mean?
Of course, but I feel like there's a certain level where that will be cool. There's a point where you
there's a point where it's okay, and then there's a point where it's like,
there's a point where it's like
not okay, because now you're closer.
Even without verbal communication, I feel like naturally you get to that point where you both don't want to date somebody else. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Did you not enjoy this? Yeah,
this was so fun. I cannot wait.
I enjoyed it.
But should we do more of this again? Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
you don't like this? Yeah.
Get
If you guys want some more of this, make sure you put your thumbs up. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You clearly couldn't come this far without subscribing to your girl.
If you don't,
make sure you subscribe to DebsTV as well.
Come on.
Obviously, man will shout out to Taleya's Instagram where she wants to move shine and that. But all I'm saying is watch this space.
Woo!
We'll be back.
Watch
this space, honey. But guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in another one. Happy quarantining, and make sure you stay safe. Mwah.